My hands sound dry, but I swear they're lotion. Let me just do a quick, yeah. Welcome back to my channel, friends. Today, I am not gonna be doing makeup, so you don't have to worry about that. But what I am going to be doing is a favorites video. It's my first ever favorites video. I feel like I'm spitting. It's my first ever favorites video, and this is a wrap up of the year of 2017, everything that I was liking as far as skin and beauty. I was gonna throw some hair stuff in there, but honestly, I'm like the most lazy hair taker care ever, so I didn't want to touch that. I was like, that's just not my domain. So I want to go ahead and jump right in. And we'll start with skin because that is the foundation of everything that I do. This year I went through a few face washes and there was not one that really stuck out to me. So there's not going to be a face wash in here. But I did love some different serums and skincare and masks and things like that. So let's go ahead and start with masks. Okay, so earlier this year, probably like maybe like between, I want to say between like May and no, maybe like between like June and July, I started hearing about the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll think about it. Like, maybe we'll see if I end up trying it. And then I looked at the price point and I was like, God damn, $47. This is not a cheap product. And that's all I can say. It is not a cheap product. I don't still have the box for me, but I'll put the stats somewhere in this video or in the description box below. But this is what it looks like. You're not gonna be able to see. Oh, there we go. Come on, focus, 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 focus. Is that gonna focus? That's not gonna focus, but that's what it looks like. I've used a good amount of it. A little bit goes a long way. I've only used about half of it because like I told you, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. But this one is amazing because it's going to really boost like the radiance of the skin. It's going to help like soften texture and really moisturize the skin. I found that when I use it, you can use it a couple different ways. So you can use it as a sleeping mask, obviously, so put it on and then sleep in it overnight. Or you can use it as like a 10 to 15 minute mask if you want to. I find the best results when I sleep in it. But I would also use this. But when I use this, sorry, that's what I should have said. I found that this actually really, really helped with my breakouts and my blemishes. It would really like help reduce the texture of them and like kind of flatten them overnight. So this mask, I love this. It's a high price point for a mask, but it really did work, and I really, really feel like it's a quality product. It has a great smell to it. I'm not even a huge watermelon fan, but this does smell like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but like a nice like. It's a subtle way. It has like a little bit of like a tartness to it. Actually, I really love smelling it. So the next mask that I was really loving, I bought two of these, two different masks. And these are pretty recent purchases of mine, but I already love them. I feel like they've made a huge difference. So these are the L'Oreal Skin Expert, L'Oreal Pure Clay Masks. And I have the Exfoliate and Refine. Ow, shit, that hurts. Okay. I have the one that exfoliates and refines pores. It's 3 pure clays and red algae, and then I have the one that's going to detox and brighten. This is 3 pure clays with charcoal. These are bomb, and these are so low cost. Like these only, I think they only cost like $10 to $12. They are amazing. I actually really like it. The one that I think I like the most is the charcoal, because I'm really, really focused on like kind of purifying my skin and brightening up my skin. I'm all about like radiance boosting, and I'm all about just things like that. Masks like these, and even like the Glow Recipe one, like really like high intensity masks, they only recommend using them like up to 3 times a week, so just keep that in mind. So I have like a 3-step cleansing process, so whenever I need this, I'll just kind of add it into that cleansing process after I have kind of toned my skin and all that stuff. And speaking of toners, this isn't actually, it's not true, I don't really tone my skin, but when I take off my makeup, I do like to use like a micellar water, and my favorite micellar water that I put on before I use my masks is my Garnier Skin Active micellar water. I use the all-in-one that removes even waterproof mascara and waterproof makeup. I I actually really, really love this stuff. This is like my second or third bottle that I've gone through. People have been on micellar water for a long time though. So this needs no introduction. This needs no like long spiel about it. This is just a really good product, and it's just really low cost, which I like it as well. You get a good amount of product in here for a very little price. So then after I have washed my face, after I've done my masks and all that stuff, after I've used my micellar cleansing water, then I go into like serums and moisturizers and things like that. And that is my favorite. That is where I really, really, really get into skincare. This last year, especially, is when I've been really into serums. I've always promoted skin serums to other people, but I've never invested in them as much on myself until this year. So the first serum that I have in here is from MAC Cosmetics. This is like practically empty, but I held on to this just so I could show you all because I haven't gotten a new one yet. Sorry. This is the Moisture Infusion Serum. I love this stuff. This is, I want to say it's like $42. So it's not cheap. A lot of serums are not cheap though, that's the thing. And the whole idea of a serum is that they're like a lower, like a smaller particle, so it kind of, like it penetrates the skin quicker and deeper, but they have a lot of slip to them. They're not gonna be really thick. So they are going to soak in really nice and quickly too. This one's great because it has like aloe and it has like all these like vitamin E's and things like that. So it's going to help like reduce like inflammation in the skin, but it also will just intensely moisturize the skin, and that's why I use this one. I am a dehydrated to normal skin type, so on the days where I'm feeling really, really dehydrated, this is what I need to use. And then my other favorite serum, this is a newer one as well. This I got around the same time. I got the same time that I got the L'Oreal masks, and this is the Juice Beauty blemish clearing serum. This stuff is fire. This is my first bottle, and I've actually been using it for at least a couple of weeks, and I've already felt like it makes a huge... The hell's on my face? Oh, you just weren't gonna tell me I had some shit on my face? But I love this stuff, and it's exactly what it says. It helps clear blemishes, and with this and my Glow Recipe watermelon mask, like literally between these two, I have found that my skin has been clearing up so much, so I am forever thankful for these products. But as far as like the direction goes, it just says after cleansing, it recommends using it with the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Cleanser, which I haven't. Apply the treatment serum to the entire face or just to the blemish areas. Finish with the Juice Beauty Oil-Free Moisturizer, which I don't. You can use it morning and night, which I do. Active ingredient is salicylic acid. It has 0.75% of salicylic acid. And I've always found that as far as acids go, salicylic acid is the most friendly to my skin. Things like benzoyl peroxide and all the other acids, my skin does not like it as much, but my skin does like salicylic acid. Oh my God, I forgot a mask. Okay, so this is gonna be officially like jumping around, and it's just gonna be a lot of stuff. But this product I've actually been using for a very long time. This isn't a mask and this isn't like a cleanser, but this is a pumpkin peel. And this brand is a little bit more, I don't think she's huge yet, but I found her through one of my coworkers back when I lived in Colorado. And this brand is called iSkyn. I just have like a little sample size of it. Let me see if I can get it. Yes, there we go. Better, kinda. You can't really, okay, is that better? iSkyn. Whatever, but it's a pumpkin peel, and this is like the normal people grade. They also have like one that's more for people that are in the industry, like estheticians and things like that, and they're the only ones that can buy it. But this pumpkin peel is amazing. When I need to get my skin back in check, when I just need to get rid of layers of just like dead skin, unfunctioning, improperly functioning skin, or just like, especially when I'm getting more dry, and I just need to kind of slough through all that shit, this pumpkin peel is the place to be. The thing about the pumpkin peel though, it is a pretty intense pumpkin peel. So if you're more on the sensitive side, sorry, there's like a fuzz on my nose. If you're more on the sensitive side, you're going to want to make sure maybe you do this like in the shower and then rinse it off pretty quickly. You don't want to let it sit for like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe just 5 to 10 minutes, because it is an efficient peel, and then you want to make sure that you really like moisturize and stuff after. So I wouldn't necessarily use this if I was going to be doing makeup. I would only use it on a day that I was like going to be home the next day, and then like not worrying about putting on makeup and stuff, because when you use a pumpkin peel, you really want to give your skin the time that it needs to kind of recover and rejuvenate, because that's really what it's for, right? So whenever you go get a facial, they don't recommend that you wear makeup within like 24 hours because you're not really supposed to, right? You want to give your skin the time it needs to recover, to soak in all the benefits, all the moisturizers and all that good stuff. But if you haven't heard of iSkyn, you need to. This stuff is bomb. So I have this like running joke with like my friends and my family that I'm getting old, right? So I'm 26 years old. I feel like I'm still, like, in my mind, I feel like I'm still 21. Chapstick break. That's just weird to think of. But I've been trying to do a lot of things that are preventative and not a lot of things that will help my skin in the future, right? So that's why I've been doing more masks, and I've been using more serums, and I've been really focusing on skincare, and I have a 3-step cleansing process and all that because I really want to get all the makeup off. I never go to sleep with makeup on unless it's a complete one-off, and then I wake up and I wash my face as quickly as possible because it stresses me out. I can't even sleep properly when I have makeup on because I just feel so weird. But one thing that I've been making a point to try out more of is eye creams. And the one that I still have glitter on my brushes that I have cleaned from freaking New Year's, and I cannot get it off, so it just keeps transferring onto my face, so sorry. But the one that I've been liking the most is, for this year, is the L'Oreal Revitalift. This one is really great. You apply it twice a day, just like all eye creams, because of the fact that you wash your face twice a day. They recommend that you wash your face twice a day. But this one helps like skin firming underneath. It helps with discoloration underneath as well, and that's why I felt like it has made the biggest impact for me. That's why I've been loving this the most, because I have definitely seen a reduction in my under eye discoloration. I've always had hyperpigmentation. I've always had dark spots, but this has been the first eye cream. Other than actually, wait a second. So let me rewind. The reason why I started using this is because how did I forget? My favorite past eye cream was the Lightful C Vibrancy eye cream from MAC Cosmetics. That one, there's like rumors / it has been / we're not really sure that it's being discontinued. So I had to find something else. And this is the most comparable. So that's what I should say. I completely spaced my life away. But this is the most comparable to that one that I've been able to find because they're both really, really great at clearing out my under eye discoloration. I don't really ever have bags under my eyes. If anything, it's like more hollowed out there because my cheeks are so big. But so I really focus on firming, and I also focus on brightening. It's been great. And I think that is the last of my skincare pieces. So let's go ahead and start in makeup. And I only have a few makeup products because there's only been a few things that I feel like have made a huge difference in my beauty routine. And only a few things that I feel like I will always go back to them. So let's start with concealer because there's 3 sitting right in front of me. So I have 3 different concealers that I've been loving this year. So Tarte Shape Tape, I've been using it for a while, and it's funny because I was watching my old videos, and when I first started using this, I was not in love with it. Like, I didn't actually love it as much as everybody else did, but once I found the way that I liked using it, I started liking it more. So the way that I like using it is, and this is how I use all my concealers, but I will like put it on, like I'll swipe it on, and then I'll just let it sit under my eyes for a little bit. And I let it kind of set, and then I blend it out because I don't think it's its full coverage necessarily that everybody else in the world makes it to be, but I do think it's a lot fuller coverage than other products that are on the market, especially comparative to my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. I've actually really liked this stuff. I'm not a huge drugstore makeup person, but this has been one of the best drugstore finds I have found. I like that this one's a little bit more hydrating because a lot of the time I use things a little bit more mattifying under my eyes. So this one is great because it just kind of helps lift the skin back up and helps everything sit a little bit better. And I find I don't get as many like creases under my eyes with this. So that's a good one. And then the last concealer that I have, this is a tried and true. This one I kind of strayed away from that I end up coming back to because I love it so much. But this is the MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Concealer. This doesn't even need an introduction. Everybody uses this. People use this for their cut creases. People use this for their, I don't know, just like blemish fixing. People use it for their under eye highlighting. This is just really good stuff. It is an up to 15-hour wear concealer. It's on the fuller coverage side, but I still let it set under my eyes a little bit. But this one, since it's it's a quick dry, quick set formula, so you can't let it sit under your eyes as long as your Tarte Shape Tape and other things like that sit. But yeah, great product. I love this. I'll always come back to this, and I always go brighter than I think I need to because things oxidize on me. Okay, this one I had mixed feelings on putting this in this video because it is a favorite of mine, but it's not a favorite of my skin's, right? So this is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. This is my favorite foundation of the year because of the fact that it's just flawless. It just gave me great coverage. It's just really beautiful on the skin. I don't think it's actually as matte as other people think it is. I just love this foundation, but my skin can't handle it. So if I wear this foundation just without like mixing it into other things, and I intend to wear it all day, I'm gonna break out. If I wear this for a video or if I mix it with something else and use it as like a mixing medium, my skin loves it. Or if I wear it for short periods of time, then do like a really intensive like cleansing and mask and things like that process afterwards, my skin is fine with it. So this is the type of foundation that makes everything else more high maintenance, but I just love it. I love it so much. Like I just love, it's long wearing. It's just so, it's full coverage without feeling too thick. The fragrance even, it has grown on me. I used to hate the fragrance at first. I like the color, I like the undertone, I like the packaging. Even though it's plastic, I still like it. It's just like a cute little gradient little bottle. My favorite powder of the year, and this has been for under eyes, I don't use this for my whole face, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 16-hour wear powder foundation. This is good stuff. I only use it for my under eyes, and I just use it with my little setting brush, my Real Techniques setting brush, which also I should put on the favorites. But it's just great. Like I think I like the undertone a lot of it. I like how it looks. It's really like nice and buttery, glides on very easily on the skin. So this stuff is bomb. And then as far as, okay, so this one took me by surprise. I've never been a cream contour girl by any means, okay? I'm not a cream contour person, but the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso specifically, this is what I use, has made a believer out of me. This stuff is just so convenient. I just love it. It blends out nicely. Choking. My throat's dry. Where was I? I'm all distracted now. I don't even know. I feel like I can't even breathe. I'm so dramatic. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. This stuff made a believer out of me. It's just, the undertone is great. The color is great. The way that it's creamy, but it's not like, it doesn't have slip. It's not oily feeling. It blends out very nicely. This stuff is just, I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. And then the last product I'm going to put on here, last but not least, is going to be a pair of lashes. And if you know me, you already know which lashes these are. I'm already wearing them. Hey. But these are 35 lashes from MAC. MAC is upside down. Okay, these are my babies. These are my favorite lashes. I don't care what anybody says. I get so many compliments when I'm wearing these lashes, and people are always like, oh my God, what lashes are you wearing? And I'm like, actually, we're out of them. Sorry, you can't wear them. I love these lashes. I like the impact. I like how wispy they are. I like how they open up my eyes. I like how they look centered. I like how they look when I cut them and I put them at the ends. I like how they look when I layer them. I love these lashes. They're my favorite lashes. Even if I love these lashes. They are often duplicated, but never, I don't know. I don't know the saying, but they're often duplicated, but they just never are the same. These are amazing. I love these lashes. Ardell has a pair that's like these, but these MAC lashes, the natural ones are black brown, if you can see that. It's right here. This is, okay. That's not working. Well, they're black brown. The Ardell pairs are going to be more of like a black, and they're just not as wispy. They're longer. They're kind of awkward looking. I love these lashes. So there you have it, y'all. That is my favorites of 2017. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I hope this like comes together. I hope you liked the video. I think I'm gonna be doing more of these. I don't think I'm gonna do like a monthly favorites because that's kind of excessive. And I'm pretty consistent with my products, but maybe I'll do one like every couple of months, or like a quarterly favorites, or maybe every 6 months or so. But yeah, that was my favorites for the whole year of 2017. These are the products I feel like made the biggest impact on my skin, on my beauty, on my life in general. You know what I should have put in there? Honestly, let me add one more thing. Let me just add one more thing because this one shooketh me. It took me by surprise. Bow! The Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. Do you see how dirty this is? I don't like white palettes. Can we just stop making white palettes? Please. But this palette needs to be in there, and I don't even need to talk about it. Everybody in the world loves this palette. It is great coverage, great color. I love that it's 35 different color options. I love the pigment level. I love the shimmers. I love the mattes. I love how buttery it is. I love everything about it, and this has forced me to now go ahead and order the, what is it, 3502? I think that's called what it's called, palette, and I have it in the mail. It's on its way to me right now, and I'll be doing a review of it soon, so keep an eye out for that. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video, and I will be bringing way more favorites to you. I'll be bringing way more reviews to you. It's a new year, y'all. New year, new me, new channel. Not really, same channel, but new content. Hey, so keep an eye out. Bye, friends.